is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and today I want to read a clip from an article that's really raving about Minamata, which is Johnny Depp's new movie based in Japan about a mercury poisoning situation. So, my main point here is that this movie is really seeming to move people. It's got great cinematography, it's got obviously great acting, so why isn't it actually really pushed hard in the US and all over? I heard some international cinemas and countries around the world are promoting it and they are releasing it. But we really want Hollywood to take notice of this thing and the American media and, have Johnny do American talk shows, late night, whatever it is, stuff like that. But apparently, they're nowhere to be seen. Anyway, let's just spread some good word about this and take a look. Johnny Depp stars as Smith and gives one of his most underrated yet powerful performances in a while. He is joined by Haruyuki Sanada, Minami Jun Kunimura, Ryo Kase, Tadanobu Asano, Bill Nighy, and Katherine Jenkins. I think I read that American last name worse than the Japanese ones, but who's keeping score? We join Smith as he is selling off his belongings to raise money to pass on to his children. He drinks too much and sleeps too little due to the flashbacks and dreams he has from being a war correspondent. They use real-life photos of Smith to show his dreams to get effect. Depp does a lot by doing very little. A glance, a pause, a shake of the head takes us into the space of Smith and his discomfort of the world and those around him as he meets the residents of Minamata and the terrible tragedy of those affected by the mercury poisoning. He reconnects with people and the world at large. Cinematographer Benoit Delahome makes sure the film is beautifully shot with many scenes evoking the photography of Smith. The use of music and songs throughout the film is extremely effective, but they also know when to just go with silence to make moments really hit hard. This is important because I found that sometimes if you pay attention, the soundtrack could be kind of distracting. I mean, it's always good music, but sometimes if you listen close, it's so overdramatic and so unnecessary in certain points that sometimes silence is the best thing to do. Or, just like a low, smooth soundtrack. But if you pay attention, I think a lot of soundtracks are actually really overdone. Seeing the shooting of the famous Tomoko Umura in her bath photo brings everything together in perfect clarity. This is an important, powerful, and heartbreaking film. It truly beggars belief that companies would rather save money by dumping poisonous waste directly into the environment rather than disposing of its safety. And is there a more important message than that? Everyone talks about, these days, global warming, climate control. Well, who's responsible? Most of the time, corporations are. So, this is a good thing to spread, and the fact that Johnny Depp's in it only makes it better, and the fact that these Hollywood people and talk show people or whoever that don't want Johnny on the show or whatnot because of silly allegations are really doing a disservice to everybody in the world. So I try to watch as little as possible of corporate crap entertainment. I don't really, think a lot of these talk show hosts, directors, actors are great, are awesome. They're just people and most of them are doing bad shit. Yeah, I have a few people I like in the industry, here and there, but they've got to have a real genuine talent. I don't want to mention any names because I'm sure some of you guys have specifics you like, but all I'm saying is be careful. Don't like someone because they're in big movies and they're famous and they've got a lot of attention. That's just part of it. That's what a lot of people get, goes with the turf. Really try to think about who they are, if they actually deserve to be there, or if they kind of got lucky and they're like an okay actor. Alright, that was my rant. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think down below. Consider subscribing, doing Depp vs. Heard, whatever's in celebrity news that's interesting. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.